I'm keeping my original video to a minute because haha, the algorithm. But I do feel like I want to use a whole 3 minutes to go more in depth on this. When you ask most fighting game pros what they like about a fighting game, they never say stuff like, oh, I really like the quarter circle. They might like execution, and I actually have no problem with there being fun execution in fighting games. But usually that fun execution comes through combos or certain combinations of buttons that lead to option selects or something like that. It's usually not, can I execute this one move? Pros never have to deal with that. So pros are playing a fundamentally different game than newbies. Newbies are struggling to do these moves, which means they don't get to see the same fun that pros do. In the FGC, we are constantly asking why fighting games seem so inaccessible to other people. We are the one genre that is maybe the hardest to get into. And that's why. It's because the people who are playing at a really advanced level and the people who are playing at a lower level are playing two completely different games. Like in a shooter, your goal is still to just shoot the other guy. Point gun at man, click button. You can get better at doing this, and you get better by mastering concepts, but the controls are the same for pros and newbies. Point gun at man and click button. So a newbie at a shooter, even if they suck, is getting introduced to the concepts of the shooter right away. Newbies at fighting games are not getting introduced to concepts right away, because they have to spend time just figuring out how to control the game. For you and I, something like a DP is very old hat. I'm still teaching some of my friends fighting games right now, at the ripe old age of 30-fucking-7, and they can't do dragon punches. They keep trying, but they get frustrated, and they frequently say, I really wish I could enjoy this game, but I can't, because I can't do the basic moves. They can't even get to the fun execution, the points where you find really cool broken combos or techniques, because they haven't gotten past the basic techniques. For some dumb fucking reason, we make it difficult to access every part of a character's toolset, and everyone would agree you're not really playing the game until you can execute every move in a character's toolset. And when a new player is faced with playing a game that they have to spend hours just to get that basic toolset down, or playing a completely different genre where that toolset is instantly given to them, of course they're going to choose another genre instead of fighting games. That's why I think that things need to be simplified. Advanced techniques can have heavy execution, but basic tools should be accessible to everyone. If you need to use a character's super to play that character, that super shouldn't be hard to do. If you need to dash to be able to play the game effectively, dashing shouldn't be hard to do. If you need to command grab to play a grappler, that command grab shouldn't be hard to do. The basics shouldn't be hard to do. And it doesn't need to be, because there's plenty of simple motions that we just don't use, mostly out of some misguided sense of tradition.